Well, hi there, everybody, and welcome to Colt Stadium here in Houston. I've been kind of curious to see what OOTP looks like here at this ballpark since I've never played a game here at all, and I know very little about it other than all the mosquitoes they used to have here. So a little bit over 11,000 here for this game. And the Colt 45s in sixth place, a little bit surprising up against the Mets, who are at 21-10 in second. You think that 21-10 would be a good record, but the Dodgers are at like 29-9 or something like that. So we're 4.5 games out. The count now to Dykstra is 0-2. And there's a little ground ball over to second base. Second baseman, it's Amalfitano, who fields that and throws to first for the out, one away. Turk Farrell is on the mound here for the Colt 45s. He has a 3.39 ERA. 5-4 is his record, and he's done a lot of pitching. Here's Mookie Wilson. Takes the ball away. Wilson now 2 home runs after that one yesterday. He hits this one over to left field. It's going to be foul. It's 0-2, or 1-1 on him quickly. Sorry about that. This is hit over to left center field. That's going to be a double easily for Wilson. See, is he going to try to make it 3? No, he's going to stop at second. And so he has a stand-up double. And the Mets are in business already. That brings up Keith Hernandez. Wilson has been very hot. Hernandez swings and misses. It's 0-1, hitting .418. You think that's not hot? Foul ball left side. It's 0-2 on Keith. It's a ball inside. 1-2. Hit over to right field, but foul. 2-2. 1-2, I'm sorry, still. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Farrell gets his first strikeout, and that'll bring up Darryl Strawberry. Runner still on second base. It's a ball high, 1-0. Inside, 2-0 on Darryl. That's a strike. That's a touchy call. A little fly ball over to left center field, and that's going to fall in there. Here comes Mookie around to score, and he makes it, and Darryl's picked up the RBI. 30th RBI of the season, and that brings up Ray Knight. Runner on at first with 2 away. 1-0 Mets. Throw to first. Nothing happening. And there goes Darryl, and there's not even going to be a throw. Smith, the catcher, couldn't get that one out of his hand. So Strawberry now in scoring position, and that'll bring up Ray Knight. Ball inside tonight, 1-0. That's fouled away. It's 1-2. I'm sorry. It was 1-1. Now 1-2. Fouled away again. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. And down go the Mets. We go to the bottom of the first. Malfitano is up there for the Colt 45s, and he takes a ball from Bruce Bereni. Bruce Bereni, of course, the recipient, if I remember right, of a surgery before this season, which kind of limited his time. He's played a little bit for us. 2-0 now the count. Bereni has a 4.50 ERA, has won a game, has only thrown 2 innings. There's a strike, 2-1. Our 4 main starters are all tired. It's 2-2 now on Amalfitano. There's a ground ball, third base. Knight fields it, throws to first, and is just in time. Good play by Ray Knight, 1 away. Dave Roberts comes up hitting .217. There's a strike, 0-1. That's low, 1-1. Ed Hearn is behind the plate again. Foul ball, 1-2. Carter's still a little bit tired. We'll give him a little time off. Foul the way again. It's a big road trip, not too many rest days. That changeup is low, it's 2-2. Low again, ball 3. Just missing, full count.
Strike 3.
And there's strike 3. Good action, giddy up on that fastball. And you know we're down south, 2 away, and here comes Norm Larker. Takes a ball. Larker hitting .244. And that's high and away. 2-0 is the count. 1 home run, 7 men driven in. Not great numbers for your number 3 hitter. It's hit foul down the left field line. That'll make it 2-1. And that's hit over to left field. It's going to fall in front of Wilson for a line drive base hit. About to say Bruce Bereni, not exactly your Ron Darling, Sid Fernandez type pitcher. There's a strike there to Carl Warwick. Warwick hitting .255, hitting 4th for the Colt 45s, and hits one to right field. That is deep, and Darryl going back, but he doesn't have enough room. And so that one is gone. 411 feet there for Warwick. 2-1 now. Colt 45s here in the bottom of the first, and it's going to be that kind of game. Here's Hal Smith. Here's the ball low. Hal Smith, of course, catcher who's mostly a journeyman player. 2-0 the count on him. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's low. Full count now on Smith. That's popped up over left side, or right side rather, out of play. Also hit out of play right side. Wouldn't expect too many strikeouts from Bereni, and that's the big difference. And there's ball 4 that was inside, and that's the other thing to worry about. So Smith gets the walk, and that'll bring up Jim Pendleton, who's hitting .315. Hitting number 6 in the order, it gets a ball high, and then another one outside, 2-0. Ground ball shortstop Santana will go on to backman, and we go to the top of the second. 2-1 Astros. Here comes Rafael Santana. I say Astros, I mean Colt 45s. You know what I mean. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Farrell now 3 strikeouts. And that'll bring up Wally Backman. Farrell, of course, in real life in 62 had over 200 strikeouts, so it's going to be a little challenging for us. Backman swings and misses, then takes the ball. Just as in real life, the 86 Mets here are not very good against those strikeout artists. 1-2 the count. And there's a little fly ball over to left field that's going to be playable for Warwick, who makes the catch. 2 away, and here comes Ed Hearn. Swing and a miss behind that one, 0-1. There's a ball low, 1-1. Pop up, left side. Be the third baseman making this catch for the out, Goodman. And we go to the bottom of the second inning, 2-1 Colt 45s. Leading this off is Don Budden. Budden hitting .333, fouls the first pitch away, and then swings and misses. It's 0-2. That's inside and low, 1-2. Fouled away again, still 1-2. It's hit over to the right field line and foul. 1-2 it remains. And misses, 2-2. And that's hit over to center. Dykstra's got that for the out, 1 away. And I was going to say with Bereni, that's the sort of thing to expect. Some fly balls, some ground balls, and there's a strike to Goodman. And of course, as we saw, a long ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now on Billy Goodman. And that's inside, low and inside. 1-2 the count. That's a curve away, 2-2. There's the pop-up. Who wants it? It looks like it's Knight taking charge, and he's got that for the out, 2 away. Up now is Turk Farrell, the pitcher. Definitely more of a strikeout pitcher than a hitter, but he floats this one over to right field, and that's a base hit that lands in front of Strawberry. And Farrell going for second, and he is thrown out. Great play by Strawberry to throw him out. I'm not sure what the coach was thinking for the Colt 45. So Farrell gets the base hit, is thrown out at second. And we go to the top of the third inning, kind of a really odd sequence of events. And here's the pitcher, Bereni. Fouls this one right field line, 0-1. That's high, 1-1. Swing and a miss, way outside, 1-2. 2-2. Ground ball first base. And it's not fielded very well there by Larker, and then he had to wait for Farrell to get over there. So Bereni, who's not particularly fast, reaches base on that kind of a fluke infield hit. That'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra then hits a double play ground ball. He goes 4-6-3, Malfitano to Budin, and then over to Larker for the double play. 2 away, and here comes Wilson. Kind of the opposite of what you'd expect. You expect Lenny to get the base hit, and then the pitcher to hit the double play. 0-2 now on Mookie. That's away, 1-2. 2-2 as that just missed. And that's hit over to right field. It's going to be in there for a base hit. Mookie Wilson is still hot. Wilson now hitting .436, and here's Hernandez, and Wilson looking, of course, to steal something or other. And he's going to be thrown out here. That was a good play by Smith, and so Wilson is thrown away. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Still 2-1 Colt 45s. Here's Malfitano. It's a curve ball for a strike, a tall curve. The second pitch is swung on and grounded over to Knight at third. He throws to first, 1 away. Dave Roberts now takes the ball outside. And another one that misses. 2-0. 3-0 is that fastball inside misses, and that one misses inside again. That'll bring up Norm Larker. Second walk given up by Bruce. We go to double play depth. And there's a strike to Larker, 0-1. And that's low, 1-1 the count. 2-1 as that misses inside. And that's hit, just through Santana for a base hit. It looked for a second that he'd have a play on that one, but just was not quite able to get his glove onto it, and that'll bring up Carl Warwick. So runners on at first and second. Here comes Warwick, one away, bottom of the third, and there's a ball high. There's a ground ball again. Santana has this one over to Backman. What a pirouette as he throws to first base for the double play. And we go to the top of the fourth inning. That was a piece of art by Santana. Here comes Keith Hernandez, who hits a ground ball over to first base. Larker has that one, does it himself this time for the out, one away. Here's Darrell. Ball low and inside, 1-0 on Straw. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Low, 2-2. And he takes that slider for strike 3, 2 away. We'll bring up Ray Knight. Strawberry has that long ball power, but sometimes he forgets to swing. It's 0-2 quickly on Knight. That's inside, 1-2. Turk Farrell, like I said, a good strikeout pitcher. Ray hits this one straight to center, and it's going to be playable there for Warwick. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Colt 45s. Here's Hal Smith. And he takes the strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That's high, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Smith. One away. Here's Jim Pendleton. And that's a slider inside, 1-0. And that's ball 2 away. I was going to say he kind of nibbles, does Bereni, but he hasn't been nibbling that much. Looks like he's just taking bites and missing. 3-0. That wasn't even close. There's a strike. It's 3-1. Line drive rather foul, right side. Full count. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Third strikeout for Bruce, and that'll bring up Don Budden. 2 away, bottom of the fourth. There's a strike. I'm not sure where that one was, but they call that on the inside corner. And a ball, 1-1. Low, 2-1. There's a fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. Low and inside, full count. And that's ball 4 low. Don Budden goes down to first, and that'll bring up Billy Goodman. Last time that Bruce pitched, I think I made some remarks about him not being so trustworthy in these situations. It's 1-1. There's a ball low, 2-1. 3-1, that misses inside. Little dribbler, Ed Hearn, is going to field that, throws over to first, and we have the third out. We go to the top of the fifth, 2-1 Colt 45s. It'll be Santana to lead this one off. He takes the changeup high, 1-0. Golfed left field line but foul, 1-1. Ground ball to third. It's a good play there by the third baseman Goodman, who throws to first, 1 away. Here comes Wally Backman. He takes the slider low for a ball. A ground ball over to short, and that is well played by Budden. Throws to first, 2 away, and here comes Ed Hearn. There's the ball low. Hearn, no base hits yet this season. Fouled away, 1-1. That's outside, 2-1. 3-1 now. And there's a strike. There's a full count now on it. Pop up, and that's going to be caught. Right field, that'll be Pendleton making the catch. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1 Houston. Here comes Farrell, who takes the ball low, 1-0. And there's a slider low and inside, 2-0. Pop up foul, 2-1 the count. That's a strike, 2-2. They say Turk went around on that one. There's a swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 4 for Bereni. 1 away, Amalfitano comes up. And he hits a ground ball over to third. Knight makes a good play on that, throws to first for the out, 2 away, and here comes Dave Roberts. The ball inside, way inside, 1-0. Foul down the left field line, it's 1-1. Foul the other way, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Another strikeout for Bereni, who surprised me with his strikeout ability. We go to the top of the sixth. 2-1 Colt 45s. The Mets need a base hit. Here comes Bruce again, who's 1 for 1 today, and he fouls one away, 0-1. And look at that dust, man. That's a pretty sight. 1-1 the count. Pop up, right side. Pendleton's got that easily, 1 away. Here comes Lenny Dykstra, who's 0 for 2. Takes the ball low, 1-0. That's a changeup high, 2-0 the count. Foul down the left field line. That's going to be curving foul. 2-1. Ground ball to third, and it's Goodman who fields that, throws to first. There's 2 away, and here comes Mookie Wilson. Mookie's 2 for 2. Tearing the cover off the ball recently. He didn't tear it off anything that time. Fly ball to left field. Roberts has it for the out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Norm Larker here to lead this off against Bruce Bereni. Fouls 1 away, 0-1. That's high, 1-1. 2-1 now, that misses high. Ground ball to first, good play by Keith. He goes to the bag himself, 1 away. Here's Carl Warwick. Hitting a double play last time up as he takes a strike. 1 for 2, I believe, today. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. That's a ball. It was Warwick who hit that home run in the first. 1-2. 2-2 as that misses away. Swing and a miss, down he goes. And so Bruce Bereni's got 6 strikeouts. Here comes Hal Smith. And House hits one over to right field. That's going to land in front of Strawberry for a base hit. Only the 5th hit of the game here for the Colt 45s, and they'll bring up Pendleton. He takes the ball high, 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Inside is 3-0. And he walks on 4 pitches. That'll bring up Don Budden. Trying to decide when it's enough. Budden fouls 1 away, 0-1 the count. It's 100 pitches now for Bereni. And he holds up that time, 1-1. Hit over to right field line and foul. 1-2 the count. Low, 2-2. Outside, full count. Fouled away again. This is danger zone for Bereni. And it's way out of play. Full count remains. It's hit over to center field. Dykstra can't get there in time. That'll load him up. Nope, a run will come across to score. My apologies. And the other runner goes to third. It's a 3-1 lead now for Houston, and that'll bring up Billy Goodman. Goodman pops this one up to center field. That's another base hit given up by Bereni. That'll make this 4-1. And that's it for Bereni. So Bruce Bereni had a heroic attempt, but it just didn't work out. It's going to be Aguilera who's going to come in to pitch for him. We'll put him in as a pitcher. There we go. So Bereni can't quite get out of the 6th inning. 24-year-old Rick Aguilera comes up, throws a ball, and then has Farrell foul 1 away. It's 1-1. That's a pop-up. Hernandez has that one easily for the out on the right side, and we go to the top of the 7th, but the Mets down 4-1. Here comes Hernandez, so the Mets need to figure out a way to figure out Turk Farrell. There's a ball low. And a strike down the middle of the play, 1-1. That's low, 2-1. Foul ball, it's 2-2 on Keith. Foul the way to the other side, still 2-2. Ground ball left side. Good play by Goodman, throws to first, 1 away. Here comes Darryl Strawberry. It's a ball low. And a strike, 1-1. This is inside, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Darryl's 1 for 2 today. That's going to be fouled on the right field line. Low, full count now on Darryl. That's pop foul, left field line. Still a full count. Little ground ball over to short. Strawberry running hard, and he is not able to beat that up. Budden with the throw to first. That was a close play, 2 away. And here comes Ray Knight. So the Mets still down 4-1, and there's a ball high, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Knight looked bad on that fastball, 1-1. Fouled away. It's 1-2. 88 pitches so far for Turk Farrell. The question is if he's going to be able to make it all the way. There's another ground ball over to Budden. This is a much easier play to first, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. 4-1 still, Colt 45s. Malfitano fouls 1 away. There's a ground ball over to Santana. The shortstop throws to first, easily 1 away. Here comes Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss by Roberts, 0-1. Little foul ball, right field line, 0-2 the count. And that's low, 1-2. Low again, 2-2. Inside, full count now, and Aguilera having some problems. Ground ball to short, Santana throws to first, and there's the second out. 2 away, and here's Norm Larker. It's popped up over to center. That's going to be a base hit. Dykstra had a really poor jump on that one. So Aguilera gives up the base hit. That'll bring up Carl Warwick. 8 hits now for the Colt 45s. And it's 2-0 quickly on Carl. A ground ball over to third. Knight on to second to Backman for the force. We go to the top of the 8th, and Turk Farrell stays in there. He'll face the bottom of the order. Santana takes the ball high, 1-0. He hits a ground ball over to third. Should be an easy play there for Goodman, and it is, 1 away. Wally Backman comes up. Takes the ball low, slider, hitting 253. Swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, now it's 1-2. And down he goes, strike 3. So Turk Farrell, 5 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Ed Hearn. The ball low. Fouled away, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Little blooper over to right field. Pendleton's got that for the out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Hal Smith here to lead this off for the Colt 45s, and he takes a strike from Rick, 0-1. Fouled away, it's 0-2 very quickly. High, 1-2. Ground ball to short. Good play by Santana. Throws to first for the out, and he's stretched out to grab that one. 1 away. Here's Jim Pendleton. And he hits one over to left side. Knight, good play. Throws to first, and there's 2 away. Here comes Don Budden. Still a 4-1 ball game. There's a strike on the inside corner. And there's a ball high, 1-1. It's low, 2-1. Holds up that time, and it's 3-1. And that's low for ball 4. So that'll be the first walk that Aguilera's given up, and that'll bring up Billy Goodman. There's a ball inside, 1-0. Aguilera, the problem so far this season has been walks as a ground ball tonight, who throws over to Backman covering at second, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Aguilera coming up. Mets down by 3. You know what time it is. And here comes our favorite pinch hitter. George Foster comes up there, hitting 200. 3 for 8 as a pinch hitter as he takes a slider for a strike. No home runs. Fouled away, 0-2 on George. And that's low, 1-2. Just away, 2-2. Hard pitch to take. And golf to the right field line, but foul. 2-2. Swing and a miss, down he goes. 1 away. Lenny Dykstra now. 0 for 3. Fouls 1 away, 0-1. Little ground ball over to short, and that's going to be an easy play there for Budden, 2 away, and here comes Mookie Wilson. And there's a ball inside. This is the night game after that doubleheader. No wonder the Mets are tired. 2-0. That's a hit over to right field. That's going to be easy for Pendleton, and he has that for the out. So a quick game. Mets lose this one 4-1. Not a particularly good performance by the Mets by any stretch of the imagination. Bruce Bereni was doing okay for a little while, but those 2 runs he gave up in the 6th really made this one beyond a doubt. Final score again, 4-1 Houston, and we'll see if we can get some of our tired good players back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Mets lose their 11th game. I think it's 21-11 now, which isn't too bad so far in this season, and there's a lot of room to improve. We'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.